got the focus. So the way I did that was to place the foil. It's not badly, it's nicely rounded, and what I do is I get the I basically stroke it with this sharp pricker thing, this my pointy thing. So what you do is you get the foil, let me just see if I can grab hang on a sec, let me put the phone here a minute. Just a sec. Where did I put it? Right. Sorry about that. I had to put the phone. Right, here's a bit of foil that I cut off. Right. So what I did was I rested this on the vise. Hang on a sec, I need to take this Captain tape off at the back of here. Hang on. Right, I'll show you how you do it. So, it's got very low drag actually on the rotor assembly. I've been doing some little tests. I didn't video it or stream it or anything because I honestly think I need to adjust my magnets in my segments. I think that's the key to getting the timing right, because I need to fade the exit point as this is moving on the rotor. I need to step the magnets further back. That's why I've got all these extra slots now, so I can tune it. So what you do is, with my foil, I basically stroke it. Well, I'll show you what I mean if you don't know what I'm on about. I get this pricker thing, and you just stay still now, look. It's because it's magnetic slightly. Let me just try demagnetizing this thing. I made it worse now. Bloody hell. So I'll try and do this. I'll rest my phone on here just a minute. I'll move my keyboard out of the way. Right, so if I can prop my phone up there a minute. So I need to stick my mouse under it to hold it. Stupid thing. My mouse isn't going to hold it. Hang on. Do I have to fight about with a flipping camera stand again? Just a minute. This should work. Right. So you get some. Oh shit! Why is it? Everything disappears every time when I need it. Right. I'll use my ruler. It doesn't matter what you use. If you hold it and then you stroke it like this, it curls up like that, right? And this is basically how I got that nice round shape. So you simply stroke it like this several times until you get it really tight, and it curls up into a real tight circle, coil shape. And that's what I did with the with this, right? I did it several times to get it really tight, and then I pushed the plastic inside, the plastic rod inside it to and it basically held itself on. So that's what I did, and it seems to work. Now I've got one on there. I kind of glued it onto the back of there temporarily, and this other one kind of just sits. The magnetic field kind of holds it in place, and I was testing it out to see what difference it would make. Now what I will say is that it doesn't seem to do any difference. There's negligible, there's not really any drag on it, because this is electrofoil. It's already doesn't have eddy currents in it because it's designed to be in transformers. It's very efficient material. That's why I couldn't afford to buy it. So a company in the UK that makes this stuff sent me some sample material, which is on that big drum right there, and I took a bit off, and I've been making these. I've only made 2 of these so far. I decided not to make any more yet because I don't want to waste all the foil if it's not going to be beneficial, because I think the key problem is the magnet arrays need to be adjusted on my segments, and this is the new segments I've made for the middle rotor, which I haven't put in yet, but I think that's the real thing that I need to get right. And I've been working out I maybe need to flip some of the magnets on the end, on the exit side. I think I need to reverse them, because as you're pulling away, you're in a as it's pulling away from, as the rotor is moving through the coil, and the coil is pulling away from the end of the segment, the field is inverted, as in it's a falling waveform, and because it's falling, it has reluctance to leave, so it wants to stay stuck to it basically. So you have to get the magnets in the other way around on the exit point. When the problem is, as I was trying to explain previously, is we have with 2 segments, and one segment being south and one segment being north, predominantly on the main biasing magnets. As it's leaving, the other one's entering, and the field switches on across the coil, and whereas one coil might be pushing, the other coil is pulling. So there's a conflict there, and that's what I've been trying to work on. Anyway, I'll probably need to try this. Probably need to try my tubes on each side of my static coil, which middle coil, the one that's I inserted. This one, I'm on about this. I'll probably need to try it by mounting it on each side of that coil, each side of this, to see if what benefit it has on here. I haven't tried that yet, but I could put these little, let me just slide it out. So I could actually mount this to each side of the coil on the back side there to try that. I haven't done that yet though. That's the main output coil at the moment. So there's all sorts of things I want to try really with these little things. But yeah. So yeah, I just thought I'd explain it, and yeah, I've got a nice linear smooth effect on these. Now, as you can see, I glued that one in place actually with some mild glue. It's not permanently stuck. I can pull it off if I want, but I don't want to do because it's kind of in mid-air and it would fall off, you see. So yeah. So just a quick update on that. Yeah, right, see you later, and thanks for the tips, the idea about annealing it. That was from Gary, I think. Yeah, I thought about that, but this material is really efficient. It doesn't have any eddy currents in it because it's designed for transformers, and it works. And even this is the bit of waste that I cut off. I'm not wasting any of it. I'm hanging on to it because you never know when I might need it for some kind of test. So even these short pieces are useful for something. So I'll hang on to those. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Just a quick update.